Where we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jada Gemini.
Talk about two people. First, we need to talk about the Lil Mosey. Speaking of which, hold on. Let me make sure I don't got none of this Lil Boy music on my phone no more.
I think I did at one point.
I know. I think I got that song. Yeah, hold on. Let me take this music off of here. Because I'm not trying to support nobody's. Oh, I do. Hold on. We got to get this off of here.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna check.
Delete from library. Delete. Like, we are not about to be paying nobody's bond for no. I'm not trying to pay none of your record expenses. I
don't have that on there anymore, but
yeah. That was on the workout playlist. Had to take that off. Period. Period. We had to take it off.
Draco.
Look. Like,
you're gonna feel so bad if you get proven innocent.
All I'm saying is this stuff, y'all, these people are just gross. Like, I'm just tired of, like, this is so random, but I saw this freaking Vice documentary that came out years ago, and it was just a whole bunch of black women going to, like, South America or Africa or something, and it was just them, like, nobody else. And I know that is just such, like, a freaking fairy tale extremist way of escapism, but it's just like, damn, sometimes y'all men really are just disgusting. Like, who thinks of stuff like this Lil Mosey is bad, this EDP is bad, like,
it's both pretty bad.
It's both pretty freaking bad.
And then since fuck it, we're here, one of the Paul brothers, now they talking about he's a serial facer or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess we could throw in Jake Paul on this, too. Yeah, Jake Paul just got exposed for being a 22nd man and taking advantage of people.
Yeah, dude, it's real out here.
It's real. Like, this is disgusting.
And I'm noticing people aren't even gearing their responses to be like, oh, I didn't do that. They're just like, look, you're a whore. It's like,
yeah, like that was his response. Just, oh, well, she's a anyway.
This is clearly promo for her OnlyFans, and I got a big old fight, and it's like, but.
My thing is, okay, Jake, so what is she doing? Role play? Like, I don't understand why her doing this work would equate to what you did. You probably did what you did to her because you thought because she was a sister. Like, let's keep it real. You took advantage of her. And then you talking about you was in a relationship.
The way that she described that situation
was very believable.
It's so believable because it's like, you see this dude that's clearly like a narc, and I don't even know which one of them off the top of my... It's Jake.
Jake, everyday bro, that just got freaking...
Clearly.
Just got cased up with the guns.
Nah, because one of them's like beyond...
Yeah, Logan's trying to better himself and try to see the light. He's trying.
Dude. But the way she was describing it, I just remember... For one, being like, damn, which one is she talking about? And for two, being like, yeah, I can see, like, he treated her like a throwaway, like, or as if she was already down for whatever, just off the rip. And clearly that was not the case.
And he lied. Because in his little PR statement, he talking about, I respect women and I would never Bro, there is so much footage of you putting your hands on different women on the internet.
Them cops are coming too, dude.
And it's so crazy because I don't see how YouTube doesn't realize, like, maybe y'all need to do a little bit more of a vetting process of who the golden ticket to. And I feel like we've talked about this multiple times. But it's just like, come on, bro. Like, people get to go through scandal after scandal. Like, James Charles, we get in trouble for the same shit over and over and over. Jake, same shit over and over and over. And EDP, apparently, because I never heard of him until, like, this recently, apparently has been gotten caught multiple times. Over and over and over. Like,
dude, I was thinking about the when the feds raided the Paul brothers, right? And it didn't happen. And I was like, damn, bro, why wouldn't the feds raid you? Oh, probably because they ain't find what they thought they were gonna find. They found something else that they can't really use like that, but they getting watched by the feds. Why?
That's what I was asking you earlier, because it's like, what did they go there intentionally for? Because if they went there intentionally looking for guns, he'd be in jail.
Right.
So
they probably just took the guns just like to be
I think so too. Because you know they already don't like him.
Yeah, and legally, when you get in a case, they could take your either till the case is over or just to go shoot it and make sure it hasn't been involved in no, crash test them, take them home, shoot them with the boys.
Shoot with the boys. It's a mess, dude. It's just like, oh, and then did y'all see Pete Davidson trying to confront him?
That was cringy.
His little balls, and he said, "Yeah, how you feeling, man? How you feeling with them allegations?" And Jay just gonna be like, "Oh, bro, I'm chilling." What? You're chilling, bro?
Chilling, bro. I mean, any rational person would have at least been like, "Dude, I'm appalled at what these people saying about me, bro." But I ain't gonna let it like.
My thing is like, as a admin, or if there's anybody out there who just has sex with men or just male body parts, whatever, you get what I mean. If you voluntarily and consensually hang with the D, okay, you know how violent what he did to her is, and how disrespectful and how like bad. Does it make sense? Like, as soon as she said what he did to her, I just like felt this weird thing in my stomach, like, oh my God. And then the fact that she said it literally happened for like 20 seconds, I just imagine like this disgusting, like precious level, just nasty, just ew.
You gotta say precious level.
Just sweaty, disgusting,
right.
just ew.
It was the
What's
part
up,
where she was
action?
like,
I'm sorry.
She was like, yeah, and then he was like, yeah, let's go back to the yo.
Yeah, let's go back to the yo.
No, he said the stew.
The stew.
They say the stew.
Yeah, the stew.
And she was like, that's the studio. If you didn't, I'm like, yeah, that definitely probably happened, bro. And then it's like, she said the part where he ain't give a even covering his tracks about it.
Right. Just go out with your makeup all messed up. Like, bro, who else was there? Like, can some people start coming out?
Ass thing to do though.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, bro, it's pretty on brand what she's saying, dog.
So y'all said, what did he do to her exactly? So apparently, I didn't watch her whole video, but apparently they were in the room and he was trying to do stuff with her and she was like, nah. And he was like, well, you got to do something. And he whipped his thing out and in her words, effed her in the face, bruh. And it just sounds, how she described it was violent. It just horrible, in my opinion.
I feel like he weaponized her saying it like that instead of saying, forced me to give back. She said F her face. I feel like that gave him ammunition in his rebuttal to be
trying
like,
to paint her as a whore. Or
but
like,
that's back to when shit's serious, treat it like it's serious and you gotta come at it real responsibly. But I digress. After that, she basically said that he cuddled her for like
2 seconds and then stood up immediately and was like, we gotta go to the stoop.
Get your ass up.
And then she tried to go and clean herself up and he was like, no, we just need to go right now. And she was like, no, I'm about to do. And she even said in the video, she's like, damn, so you're just gonna not even let me clean myself up? Like, what type of shit are you on, bro? Like, you really are on a power trip. Like, that was some R. Kelly in my head. And I know people hate when you do the comparison.
Yeah, they do.
But it's just like, bro, that's the only thing I could think of when somebody abuses their power to the point where they don't even need to cover their tracks because everyone around them is eating off of their success that they'll just pick up after them type shit. Like,
right. Somebody will be in the comments.
So let's get back into Lil Mosey because there's a video, a little breakdown by Hip Hop DX that'll break down to you guys what's going on with him. I know it's him and somebody else, right?
Yeah, it's him and his right-hand man. I think his name was
Cisco. They ran a train on some girl, apparently, on some juvenile rapey.
Apparently, the first time she said was all good with her.
And then people started adding themselves to the equation, basically.
Right. No, but before that, they gave her some champagne or some hunch punch type of deal. And then she said everything got all up. And y'all know, like I know, and Nadja knows that.
Just happened. Look, so Lil Mosey has reportedly been charged with second-degree rape stemming from an alleged incident that took place in January. According to TMZ, the Washington
January, bro.
native is currently wanted by local police after he failed to appear for a court hearing on Wednesday, April 21st.
You're supposed to show up to that and be like, bro, what is this shit here?
So nobody would even have known about it if he would have showed up. He did it. I think he did it.
He running?
Yeah, I think he did.
What you running for, man?
This all started after a woman accused Lil Mosey of assaulting her at a cabin. As the story goes, she and a girlfriend went to the undisclosed location to meet up with Mosey and wound up indulging in White Claws and champagne. Although one of the alleged victims initially consented,
you know, the little details that make believable, the claws. Oh my God, not the claws.
A short time later, she alleges Mosey got on top of her and pawed her legs apart so he could have sex with her again. The woman recalled having pain in her leg muscles when Mosey was pushing her legs. Once she came to, she says another man was forcing himself on her. In the affidavit, the woman says that she suffered injuries, including bruising on her arm, neck, and inner knee. She also claims that she got a message from one of the people at the party that said Mosey and another guy were talking about training 2 girls. If convicted, Lil Mosey could face up to life in prison. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Do you think that girl's a minor?
He better hope.
Why is he saying life though? That's why I'm like.
That's what I was just about to say. Like, I feel like that might be one of those states where they.
That's another, because you know, like, there's what the f is going on.
If it was Florida, we'd be able to look it right up and go see. But I don't know if Washington is like that, bro.
Let me look at these comments. Oh my God, that just made me so upset.
Not hashtag Lil Mosey.
Comment right here though. This one right here. Sorry, I can't scoot this thing over. It just don't want to do the thing. But it says just because she consented to Mosey once doesn't mean his squad can just train on her after she pass out. A lot of y'all niggas guilty of that one, and I ain't calling cap for real. And I hope she okay, right? Like, bro, what is wrong with you men, bro? Y'all piss me off sometimes. Like, what the fuck? And that be the real tea. A lot of y'all be freaking and don't want to admit it.
He's somebody he finna get noticed by them prisoners.
No, for real. Like, what?
Yeah, these
bruh, they talking about
very,
one bad bit, and
too.
she do what I say so. Apparently, she said no, young man. See, this is what we was talking about. This is serious. Stop.
Cannot do that.
Okay, I can't. That is horrible. Did they ever? He's still on the run?
Not do it.
Yeah,
let's put your shots in the comment section.
No, and that's problematic too.
Shout out 1090J. He put the Instagram. They deleted everything off his dog. He ain't got nothing on Instagram, and the police looking for you. Now, don't fault me. I know y'all done heard about me running from the police and not turning myself in. I get it. I done it. I get it. But if it was something like this, where my innocence is in question, turning myself in. If I didn't do it, I'm turning myself in.
What the hell?
Bro.
I'm not about to. No, I didn't do it. I'm about to show you. Like, I wasn't there. This is where I was at. Like,
my name's Brian O'Hare, and I wasn't there.
I was not there. I don't know what's going. But no, you were there, and you probably did do it. They probably got a good old DNA on your ass.
Yeah. That's why when they said January of like last year or something.
No, this year.
Oh, this year.
That's what I'm saying. If he would have just went to court,
yeah,
nobody would even have known. That's
that part
though.
When
that's
his
sad.
ass got his ass convicted.
Yeah. And didn't he just come out with some like? Isn't he like a new rapper? Would he even have the type of pull to like successfully fight that type of case the way Soulja Boy fought? Bro, Soulja Boy done went to jail so many times I don't even know. Like, you get what I'm saying? He got money, so.
But Freddie Gibb had a case where somebody lied on him.
And he showed his ass the fuck up. Exactly. Sure, you got to show up.
I mean, they locked his ass.
But sometimes that's what you got to do is sit down and wait.
When you didn't do it, nigga, that's what you got to. Sometimes even if you did it, not in this case.
Yeah, because we about to get on EDP pass. If you an EDP, you're going to hell.
But I'm talking about when people be catching bodies and sometimes they do turn themselves in and beat that shit. Because when you run, it's an assumption of guilt off the rip. You can't beat shit nowadays. That DNA is up thing, boy, get you every time.
Every time. Shoot, it just showed in 2020 when the virus was happening and you couldn't go out and catch crime. What did they do? They went straight to the lab.
They put this on the news.
Yeah, I was about to show you that. Yeah, that's just happened. The cops are actually about to get involved.
They put EDP445 on the news.
The cops are involved finally.
You know you're
yeah, he's so fucked. He's so fucked.
Wow.
I'm mad they blur his face out. Let me know in the chat if y'all don't know who this is or what we're talking about, but it's going to be very rare if you don't. But just let us know. We'll give you a quick little breakdown.
I think Lil Mosey is what, like 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that clip you just watched is from a YouTube video posted by CC Unit. The whole video lasts nearly 55 minutes.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk about that one too.
An attempt to catch a person they say tried to meet up with a 13-year-old in Bakersfield. Law enforcement.
It's always in Bakersfield.
ABC, the video's content is under investigation, but as of now, no arrests have been made because of that. We've chosen not to identify the man in the video, of course.
Fuck that. What the fuck? I would have blasted his ass.
News for Jackson
Right, would have blasted his face. And also, this is his YouTube page. He goes live on these days, and here's his Instagram. Good old News for Jack. News for Jack. Here's his address. Go and knock on his door and ask him what the fuck he's doing.
Send Corley up to the door.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, open up.
I know I'm not 13, but will you talk to me?
Will you talk to me?
Behind the scenes of that vigilante operation.
Not vigilante.
And if local authorities think actions like this help or hurt law enforcement.
Why is he, bro? I'm lost in his eyes, fool. What the fuck?
From that same 13-year-old account, messaged him as a fan, saying, "Hey, I love your YouTube." He's like, "Oh, thanks." And we just liked his comment. That's it. And then 2 days later, he messages us, like initiating conversation. No one shares 13.
It sounds like an undercover operation.
Y'all, that dude is a racist. This dude right here, he has no problem saying the N-word, and this is the problem when you also have the wrong messenger for shit like this. Because don't get me wrong, I think nobody is letting EDP pass off this shit.
Right.
But
no, I disagree. I feel like I still feel like there are some fanboys, little incel fanboys out there who still feel like this was some trolling. But the reason why they think it's trolling is because, like you said, this was the messenger. Somebody who constantly says the N-word with an ER, constantly saying Islamophobic, homophobic, he goes hard. You can't take a joke. And even in the video of him busting EDP, he's all making, this is your 600-pound life. Like, bro, you're not funny. This isn't a joke.
And they took a picture of this dude on in a drug den looking house.
Right, bro. You living in a freaking crack house.
Trash all you cannot make this shit.
Oh,
You just can't make this shit.
And y'all really called the news.
Undercover operation, but it's not cops behind these fake profiles. They're the creators of the YouTube channel CC Unit, which stands for Creep Catching. The group posts dozens of videos just like this one, where they posed as a 13-year-old online and met up with a person they were talking with, which they say took place here in Bakersfield.
What we do is we kill every predator.
Damn.
We live where they're from.
Like I have arrests in Los Angeles. I have arrests in Temecula, Riverside area. And then I have arrests in Virginia. Because you're dealing with a criminal, obviously.
So I'm getting the vibe that this is this like his show for real?
I think so.
Is this like his show? He needs to let go of this dead weight. You need to let go of that dead weight, buddy. Because he's ashamed.
All they gotta do in court to beat some of this. Now, damn. Them screenshots would get his ass locked up, granted. But to get a little bit of the time reduced, all they'd have to do is make this seem racially motivated.
He is in 4K calling 12-year-olds little attention-seeking.
Oh, I know
You're
that.
going to prison, bro.
I know that.
But I do agree, Chelsea, there are people online who are still defending him. But it's mainly because of that racist thing that's on this case.
His lawyer would have no argument, is what I'm saying. Now they would have one. Because that dude's clearly a racist online. That's all I'm saying.
That are involved in this as far as legal and the potential use of some of this as evidence in criminal proceedings.
Bakersfield police say while vigilante operations like this are not illegal, it's a dangerous position to put yourself in and could impede law enforcement down the road.
Yep.
What we see is we get reportings after these events have occurred. And it's never from the people that are directly involved. And so that creates problems with the obtaining of all of the information.
They say impede on their investigations. There is no we do me and Ghost.
Y'all, don't I be saying this all the time?
Yep,
I be saying this shit all the time. There is no investigation because of you, though.
Yep.
Like, it's your fault. You tarnished it. You are Chris Hansen. You tarnish it. The whole point of Why to Catch a Predator, the TV show word, is because they teamed up with the local law enforcement. Law enforcement was also involved in the chat logs. If y'all would have went to the cops first, you would have got him cased up, but you wouldn't have had a YouTube video. And let's be real, that's what it was really all about, bruh. And like, that's why I don't really care about that virtue signaling bullshit. Like,
but
bro,
we both know too, and y'all know, he done did dirt in his personal life. And there's somebody done had their jits around EDP445, and somebody is gonna want to talk to his ass real soon.
Right.
Trust and believe it. This was a slippery ass slope, and now that bitch got palm up. What is that? Grease on it. Yeah, greasy.
Combined over 300 predators.
Every time
they have been got locked up, though.
You're like not really helping the situation.
Usually people that do this type of stuff have like background in law enforcement or are bounty hunters, or like y'all literally just want a YouTube channel.
Right, a gravy seal.
Like it's giving 2018. I'm gonna go pretend to give money to a homeless person. YouTube, like it's the virtue signaling is so dead. Especially seeing his true colors. It's like, bro, you like.
I feel like it's like a part of their protocol.
But BPD says there are several different factors that make operations like this more suited for trained investigators.
Bring certain skills as well as investigative strategies.
Exactly, because when you have somebody trained in that, you can make them say what could get them cased up because you're trained in that. If you just over here asking them stupid, well, what's your 600-pound like? No, bro, we trying to get you cased the fuck up, as much charges as possible.
They did get EDP admitting to a lot of shit, though.
But on camera?
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. They could have got him to do more.
He admitted it.
Sure that
he started crying.
Victims that they're protected, so that we can then hold people accountable for their actions in a court of law versus a court of public opinion.
Exactly.
I just hope that
that's real, Chelsea. They definitely did.
People support what we do because
they definitely abandoned his ass. His real friends.
Yeah, they all said F it.
He said, "Yeah, I don't really get down how EDP does. The things he does don't determine my character or any of that. So I gotta part ways with you, Bubbo."
I was like, dude, the NFL needs to freaking send him a cease and desist with all that merch he be having on. Right. I was cease and desist. Take all that off. Like, this is just a whole mess. Obviously, he's been caught multiple times before. YouTube, he took his videos down. YouTube didn't take it. He took his videos down. Yeah. He took his own videos down because people were starting to dig. They even found a clip of him actually speaking to the decoy and then talking about, yeah, y'all know nothing about that.
Nah, EDP is the dude himself. But he's always been a troll. He's always said jokes that aired on like the thin line between pay and just like sick jokes that you know weirdos be doing that shit. But sometimes people just be having dark ass senses of humor. You can't make those jokes and then actually go be texting 13-year-olds.
Look,
can't do that.
There's a whole YouTube dedicated to his deleted.
So, little quick video before I go to sleep. It's about 1:15 morning.
This is it.
You know what I mean? Bullshit, fucking around. Just had me something to fucking eat. You know what I mean? Had like that late ass dinner, right? And so I'm sitting back, bullshit, fucking around on goddamn Instagram, right?
I bet you.
And I see this one chick, right? Hispanic chick, right? I mean, this bitch got some big ass titties, my nigga. You know what I mean? Titties are all bolstered the fuck out. You know what I mean? Skinny ass in jeans and shit. Fucking goddamn skin tight ass in jeans.
So y'all can see who his audience is,
so
right?
Goddamn tight. It's damn near fucking forcing the fuck.
Bro, this ain't funny. You going to jail, bro.
He's definitely going to jail.
And I'm like, God damn, this bitch got some big ass titties. Like, I would suck.
Is he talking about what I think he's talking
about? A goddamn message request. Buy a whole bunch of nerdy ass, 4-eyed, no pussy getting ass. This one guy stuck his tongue out at me like he wanted to suck my group, and I'm like, nigga, I'll post a picture, you know what I mean? Take a fucking screenshot, this and that. And then later on, come to find out, bitch was 15 years old, my nigga. Let me tell you something, dog. When I found that out, man, I ran to the bathroom with a goddamn with some of my mom's shower gel, Avon, cucumber melon, and I squirt that shit in my dog. I bust out my brush, dude.
Bro, you're a liar. Like,
So he's saying because you found out that some girl that you were gawking over was 15, you brush your teeth with shampoo. Is that what that said?
That's what he said. That's what in his form of reality is.
You meet some predators.
Nigga, I wanted to throw a man reading about that today. You know what I mean? Damn.
So you just don't think them titties that just all went away? It's all that you just did for two. Because the thing is, even if this was the truth, you already came to the realization that this person's 15, so you still felt the need to go 2 minutes and 24 seconds talking about a 15-year-old titties after you already come to the realization.
And this is last year.
Year-old, right?
This is last
year. This is last year. So this is not when the thing first came out. This is last year. Yeah, it's either July 4th or April 7th. I don't know. It depends on if this is a UK person or not. But
lose all my lunch and sorry, maybe lose all my dinner. You feel me? And so these motherfuckers are like, oh, EDP's exposed. Oh,
so this was the last time he got exposed.
No more. Oh, EDP is exposed. First off, you ain't exposing. If anything, that little right. That, and you know, I'm like, that whole, that's fucking 15, 16, however old she is, and going around on some whole stroke, got her titties and shit all bolstered. Let's be real here, my nigga. 14, 15, 16, 17, I don't give a fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't give a like.
No, I don't know.
Whatever your motherfucker.
What was this? Like, what?
When you are wearing mother clothes like that, I mean, fucking titties is just.
All right. Okay, we're clocking out. Look, you are on. You're Delulu. Like, what the hell? And then the top comment.
Outside on a hot summer day.
The comment says, all his videos are gone now. It's truly over. The inmates are going to call him Cupcake now, considering he was only going to those apartments for a cupcake and to go back home. I feel like I lost some brain cells. I'm not going to lie.
You better move quick. Move quick.
This is horrible. This is him.
You better move.
So he lives in LA?
Somewhere out there. This is Bakersfield, man.
So, like, if you want this to go well,
I want y'all to see this man, like, about to cry. There was a part where he was about to start crying, and I was like, oh, this is real.
Bro, they kept this big ass standing up outside on a hot summer day for 45 minutes.
You lost a little bit, but you didn't take a hit or anything. Okay.
Well, he about to start begging their ass.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't even know what to say, man.
Me neither, man. What the fuck?
Shame on me, man. I'm just useless, bro.
Why do they always say that?
Okay, so.
Oh my god. Yeah, y'all can go and look this up. Look up the Goat Bros if y'all want to go see the full video. It's a whole hour. He lit, like you said, he had this man standing out in the heat for a whole hour.
And then just keep in mind what we told you about that dude with the red hair.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit. But don't let that deter you from the fact that EDP is a bigger piece of shit. Because if given the opportunity, he would definitely do something to a child. And I don't care, like, what y'all think about me saying that without no allegedly. Because
he was saying
literally, that's what I'm saying, like.
He was. So, yeah, just go watch somebody else react to it. Don't even watch it off their channel. Big man, dog. Fuck them niggas, dog. They weird.
Freaking, somebody said they DoorDash driver just called them for them to tip more. I know you fucking lying.
Why?
I would have been like,
stay out of dark alleys.
Do you know what's going on in the world, sir / ma'am?
Tip more? I'll call DoorDash.
I would call DoorDash too, and I'd be like, so is it normal for people to harass for more tip money after I already gave a tip?
Yeah, I would get that meal for free if I were you, dude. They'll do it. Fuck. That shit just...
You planted the seed of information that he had a gun in that school.
Right. Apparently, the mother was mad at him for this, that, or the third.
Yeah, because him and the daughter had gotten into like an altercation.
And she called the police while he was at school and said he had a stick on him. Mm-hmm. And they pretty much cornered him into a bathroom or watched him, surveyed him in a bathroom for like 30 minutes or something like that. Yeah. And then went in